Right, testing, testing. Oh my, where's my audio? Where's my audio? Oh god. Right, there it is. Nathan, sorry man, but I'm gonna commentate by myself. I appreciate that you want to be with me, but sometimes I just gotta do it alone. Right, let me get ready for my intro. Hello everyone and welcome along then to ABS Tier 3 here at the glorious Silverstone circuit. You saw me just the other day commentating for Tier 1, then you saw me again racing in Tier 2. Now I'm back again commentating for Tier 3 and I've got commentating with Tier 4 tomorrow. So you are seeing me quite frequently this week, which is I'm sure a delight for all of you. But here we are then, as the third race of ABS this week, in the 2008 McLaren, as we see XD Lost Mist absolutely wringing the 2008 McLaren's neck as he's on his flying lap. I can tell you from experience that these cars are an absolute, I can't say that, they're really difficult to drive, basically. Like every time you'll put the power down, they just want to spin. That's all they want to do. They just want to spin. So like big up to all these glorious Tier 3 drivers who are so very skilled at handling them. As we can see, XD Lost Miss is a prime example of them right here. So I think he is probably one of the first of the few drivers to set their laps in this 18-minute qualifying session. So the format of this is slightly different to our usual one, as I'm sure you probably know by now, but just to fill the time, I will talk to you about it. We have an 18-minute quali as Beans does a 33.7 and XD Lost Miss goes 3 seconds faster than that. It's not great from Beans, but I believe Beans will be able to take pole by a long way here today. But if you're not familiar, it's a 18-minute qualifying session and then 25% race. Hold on a second, my dad just walked in. Yeah, because you're harassing me. This is really unprofessional right now. Well, can you get out so I can commentate, please? Thank you. Sorry about that. You don't get that much with Crofty, do you? You don't see his dad coming in very often. But we're back. Sorry about the slight technical difficulties, as I will refer it to. Anyways, as Thermal BRKR has gone fastest, previously known as ABRKR. He's changed his name, which just makes life difficult for me because I couldn't invite him to the lobby. By the way, I was supposed to be commentating with the legend that is Kubi tonight, but guess what? He has decided to nope out on us and just not turn up. Like, I don't know why he's done that, but it means for the second race in a row now, I've got to commentate by myself, as I was supposed to do T1 with I think it was Tony, but he noped out of that one. As XD Lost Mist has beaten Thermal BRKR. But I was supposed to be commentating with Tony, and he can't be bothered, so he's not doing it. And now Kubi, I guess he can't be bothered either. So I'm by myself. But right now, top of the timings is XD Lost Mist, followed by Thermal BRKR, followed by Pog. That's very great driving from Charlie there, as he is the third place man. He's set a pretty good lap, but then he's spun right after it. So those tyres will not be in great shape because you do have to start on the set that you qualify on Followed by that is for God's sake, I'm actually sounded like I had autism then. Jeez, I can't say that. Joris, I'll call him Joris because that was a purposeful stutter. I didn't do that by accident. But sorry, I didn't mean to disrespect anyone there. That was actually so bad. Gogglesaw, one of my drivers, up there in 5th. As I've got a message from Nathan now. What does he want? Crying emoji. I'm sorry, Nathan. I'm sorry. I've got to do this by myself. You go eat food. I'm doing you a favour here. And all you want to do is like throw it back in my face. But Gogglesaw out of the final corner. Does he improve? Yes, he does. He goes 4th fastest. That puts Joris back down into 5th now. Hissy on a lap. As we see someone's off there. Who was that? That looked like Raptor. Yes, Raptor spinning out there at the exit of Luffield. But we'll stay with Hissy now, see where he goes, as we've got yellow flags all over the circuit right now. Sector 1 and Sector 2. Looks like Sector 2 is okay now, but Sector 1 has still got a hazard on the track, as Raptor has retired from the session. Whether that's from damage or he's just given up, I don't know. Hopefully it's from damage, because otherwise Jarv will shoot him. Hissy on a lap. It's looking quite good so far, but we'll see now as he comes into Stove. We'll see where this lap puts him into the final few corners of the lap. I'll go on board with him now, just so you can see his professional. Oh, he's not on a lap. That's a bit embarrassing, isn't it? Who else is on a lap? Macca. I hope he is on a lap. On board now through Maggots and Beckett's. Another message from Nathan. What does he say now? I can commentate, but I guess not. Yeah, I guess not too, Nathan. I'm sorry. I feel really bad, but I like commentating by myself. You go, put your feet up, Nathan, and pour yourself an alcoholic beverage. It is pretty much Christmas after all. As Macca comes into the pits. I don't recommend drink driving, by the way. Very dangerous. As Wasser Boss, he is on an outlap, so he'll be starting his lap very soon. Beans F1, the legend, is on a outlap as well, so he'll be starting his lap soon. Quite a few drivers in the pits. Bleep Bloop Bosch, that is a legendary name. He is on the lap right now, as well as Jasper, who's one of my drivers, just like Gogglesaw. Currently 15th at the moment, Jasper, as I've I just found out a couple of minutes ago, well, not a couple of minutes, like 15 minutes ago, when I was inviting everyone to the lobby. I was talking to Nathan, and Nathan actually told me that Jasper isn't his real name. His real name is George, and Jasper is the name of his cat. So I didn't know that. He's one of my drivers, and I actually didn't know that. But you learn something new every day, as he's looking pretty hesitant through there, and it's got quite a few snaps on the exit there as well. So that's not going to be too good as he goes down the I think it's called the Hangar Straight, but into Stove now. I know the court. I hope it's Stove and not Stowe. I don't know. But into the final chicane then he goes. Currently 15th fastest because he hasn't set a lap time yet, as we've got a yellow flag in sector 2, but that quickly disappears. So that looked very squirmy, and it's only P13 for him. So that's the second slowest time of all the times that have been set, apart from Splashy, who is I'm going to assume has had a massive issue on his lap because he's about 12 seconds off the pace. Sorry, that's probably wrong. It's not exactly 12 seconds, but my maths is not great. Eswar Leclerc now, we'll go on board with him through Maggots and Beckett's. I know him. His name is Bo. He's like about 4 foot, because he's very short. But I don't think that matters too much on a sim rig, because you can change your pedals so that they're nice and close to you. Well, if he was actually in a 2008 McLaren, it would be a bit worrying, because he wouldn't be able to reach the pedals. But this is actually violations right now, as he comes into the final few corners of the lap now. Just about riding the sausage curb on the first apex, pretty much skimming it on the second one, and out of the final corner goes 8th fastest. So pretty good lap time from the Englishman. Oh, Englishman, that's a bit too posh, you know. I'm gonna have to think of something else for that. As it's still XD Lost Mist who has the fastest time at the moment. 30.1, which is about 2/10 faster than the second place man, who is Thermal BRKR. But it looks like he's trying to do something about it right now, as we got 6 minutes 25 seconds left to go. So there's still time to put more laps in after this, but we'll see what he does then. Out the final corner, I've got the annoying glitch, but he does go faster by about 20 milliseconds. So he's on provisional pole right now. So good lap time from him, but XD lost miss now. What can he do? Nothing, because unless he's on a lap now. I've got that annoying glitch, that the rev counter glitch. I hate that. I can't go on board with people when they're like that. That's just too annoying. But as Bleep Bloop Bosch is third fastest, and he comes into the pit lane. Charlie's out there on a lap. Goggles saw he's on an out lap, so he'll be starting his lap very soon. Joris is invalid. Hissy is also invalid. Jasper is on the grass and also invalid. Bo is in 9th and looking like he's gonna. He's looking very fast right now. We'll see what he can do then. Oh, that's a sexy camera angle. But into the chicane then. Into the left, into the right. Looking pretty tidy so far. Got to be careful on the power out of here, otherwise it can snap very easily. As he goes 7th fastest, so improves by 2 positions. Right then. We'll see what XD Lost Mist can do then. Can he challenge Thermal BRKR's time for pole position? I would imagine he can, because it's not actually much quicker than his own time. It's about 20 milliseconds quicker, so it's very close between the top two right now. And then a couple of tenths back to Bleep Bloop Bosch, who is in 3rd place. So these top 2 drivers are a little bit ahead of everyone else. But oh, that's a lock up into there. He's got, yeah, that's all kind of, that's not what you want to be doing on a hot lap. He's got that annoying glitch again. I can't escape it, but yeah, he hasn't gone faster, so it looks like that little lock-up into the chicane there might have cost him, and I've got that awful thing again. I'm moving on to someone else. I'm not dealing with that. As Charlie's in the pit lane, Goggles saw now. I haven't got the glitch with him. Right then, that's probably because it's one of my drivers. That's what it is. Out of the final corner then. Yellow flags everywhere, but you've got to expect that in Tier 3. Unless that was an outlap, I don't know. It's looking... I can never tell, to be honest. Yeah, I think he is on a lap now, so we'll see what he can do when he finishes his lap. Looking pretty good so far, but we'll come back to that later as Splashy is off the road, and so is Beans. Something might have happened between those two then. As Beans rejoins the track now, unless if they might have had a coming together, I don't know. Oh, and he nearly loses it again there. But yeah, I'm not sure what's happened between those two drivers. LVP will then. Currently 16th fastest. Can he improve from that? Let's see. Oh, that's not the way to do it. As he yeah, very untidy. Goes 15th fastest. Only improves by 1 position, and only improves over the one driver which is not in the session right now, which is Raptor. And then P17 Phil is in the pits, so he's not improving as of yet. As XD Lost Mist then comes into the pit lane, as it's a little bit late to be coming into the pits. He's going to have to be getting in and out very quickly if he wants to do another lap. And that's certainly not going to help him, because his teammate is being wheeled into the garage, which is going to delay him even more. As we got Charlie off the road for the 2nd time in this session, or 2nd time that I've seen at least. He may have been off before that as well, but yeah, definitely not ideal. If you want to be setting a fast lap time, you don't want to be off of the road. That is for sure. What? Wait, wait, am I still looking at? Well, he's spun again. Not ideal for him. I think I just had a brain dead moment then. We'll look at Joris then, who coming through Cop's corner, flat out in these cars. Obviously not as much downforce as the modern JF1 cars, but it's kind of balanced out by the fact that they're slower. So you can take all this stuff very nearly flat out, or flat out in some cases. Looking pretty good through there, Joris. He's on an outlap, so he's not on a lap. I'm just a bit stupid. You know, I'm really not feeling the enthusiasm tonight. Like, I don't know. If people notice anything, please tell me. But I feel like I'm not being as enthusiastic as normal. which is, I don't want to do that. I want to be enthusiastic, and I feel like that's probably one of my best qualities, is that I'm enthusiastic, as Bo is using the grass there on the entry. That's not what you want to do, and it's cost him because he's gone very wide through there. Through Luffield, then onto the grass again. You can see the dirt being kicked up, and he's off the road there. Yeah, he's got on the power a bit too early there, but he's carrying on. 1 minute 6 seconds left on the clock, so he could probably just about get through to start one final flying lap. As who was that off? That's Joris. He is off the road. Currently 6th fastest. I don't think he won't be going for another one, as he's sensitive. Oh dear, oh no. That's not how to do it. I was just about to say he was rejoining very sensibly, but yeah, that's not how you want to do it. I'm just going to drink some water so that I can actually speak. Sorry. Give me 1 second. Right then. I am back after my slurp of water. But, that's a bleep boot Bosch not in facing the right way. As it looks like XD Lost Miss is just about going to get through to start one final flying lap then. So, Thermal BRKR then, currently on provisional pole position. Can he extend his advantage at the top of the timing sheets? Out of the final corner he comes then. Can he do it? Silence. Yes, he can. He improves by about 0.3 of a second, I think. So now we look to XD Lost Mist. Can he knock Thermal BRKR? Oh, Phil! Out of nowhere! Phil! Wow! I didn't expect that. He's just beaten Thermal BRKR to what was provisional pole. But now that is very close, actually. We'll have to see if XD Lost Mist can do anything about it. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to look at his... where are the sector times on this? Yeah, lap data. So we'll see if he is up or not when he gets to the end of this sequence of corners. Yeah, he's 0.2 up, so this is spicing up now, isn't it? As yeah, Charlie's behind him, so we'll stay with XD Lost Mist for these final few corners. Then we got a yellow flag in sector 3, but I don't think that will hinder XD Lost Mist. Into the final few corners he comes then. This could be very crucial to his lap time, as he was 0.2 up, and he needed to improve by about 2 or 3 tenths, so it's going to be very close. Can he do it? No, he can't. You know, I hate that. That was like really forced enthusiasm, and I don't like doing that. But Charlie then out of the final corner. What can he do? He's currently 5th fastest. Can he improve? No, he can't. So he stays 5th fastest, and that is the end of your quali session. My throat is hurting right now. Maybe it would have been a good idea to get Nathan in here as well, to be honest. I doubt he'll come now, though. He's probably gone off to do what I recommended him to do. But Phil on pole then, followed by Thermal BRKR, who I was thinking was easily going to have that pole position unless XD Lost Miss. The man in 3rd could have stopped him, which he didn't. So Bleep Bloop Bosch starting 4th, followed by Charlie, followed by Goggle Saw, followed by Joris, Macca, Splashy Spear, SOR Leclerc, aka Bo, Crimment Stroke. He's very controversial. I won't say anything about him, but he's had a few arguments recently. Hissy, Jasper, Bean starts 14th, Wasserboss, LVP, Will, and Raptor at the far end of the grid. 4 seconds off the pace. That's not... yeah. You don't want to be 4 seconds off the pace. I'm gonna have to... I actually need some water right now. I can't commentate like this. I'm sorry. I need some water. I will be as quick as I can. I'm so sorry. Right, we're back then. Sorry about that. I had to grab a bit of water because my throat is really dry right now, which definitely doesn't help for commentating. But here we go then for the beginning of the formation lap, as we've got that annoying. Oh wait, no, that was just I thought it was the glitch again there, but it's not. So and I'm stuck on the onboard, so that's not good. I hope this is just a glitch for the formation lap, because it's going to be really bad if I can only see onboards for the entire race. Does that fix it? Oh, yeah. Yes, it does. Okay. Good stuff then. As all the drivers weaving around then, trying to get some temperature into their tyres before the start of the race, as I'm sure you know. Let me take a little sip of water. Hold on a second. Sip of water has been completed now, as they go, still weaving around trying to get some temperature into their tyres then. Any dramas going on already? Oh, I was just about to say this is already looking cleaner than tier 1, but Jasper kind of proving me wrong there. I'm not sure what's happened to him, but he's had a bit of an incident. Why can't people drive on the formation lap on this game? I don't understand it, but like, you never see it in F1, do you? You never see people spinning off, crashing into each other on the formation lap. But then you go to ABS tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, and then you get everyone crashing into each other and spinning out. Oh, and Joris has been disqualified, so I'm surprised we've only got one driver disqualified so far. So it's not looking too bad. So as you can see there, pretty much with all classic car races, the zero stop. Well, obviously, yeah, the fact that it's 25% race also helps, and no mandatory pit stops means that the zero stop is probably the best idea. There's a few more drivers have been disqualified now, but yeah, the only reason you will want to be making a pit stop here is if you've got damage, which is yeah, that's never going to be ideal, and no safety cars either, because they seem to get triggered really easily in classic cars. So I think we did it for the first or second rounds of this championship and then turned it off from there. Please don't make me watch it from this angle. Alright, 5 lights ahead of the drivers then. It's not lights out and away we go. Give it a second. Right, we're just about ready to go then, as I can hear the revs rising. And we've already got a jump start, but away we go then. Phil getting a pretty decent start. He's on the outside, but he's on. It's Thermal BRKR into the lead. But, oh, so a good start from him as we got people off in the background. This is so bad, I can't see anything. Oh, there we go then. That's a good camera angle, as we can see a few drivers going wide there in the background, but it's Thermal BRKR who leads them through the first sector then, followed by Phil, who's not had the greatest start. He had, oh god, that's someone off in the background there. I don't know who that was, but Thermal BRKR still in the lead then, as he got a better start than Phil, as Charlie is in third, Goggles saw fourth, Bleep Boot Bosch in fifth, as we got cars, we got a yellow flag there. I can see on my mini-map someone is off there, but yeah, good start from Thermal BRKR. I've said that way too many times now, but we got someone else off at the back as well. Oh, that's XT Lost missed. Oh, I didn't see that. Oh god, that's not good. My eyes are failing me. I'm really sorry, I didn't see that. Yeah, looking good for BRKR. I need to stop talking about him. I've said his name too many times. Anything going on then? Oh, we've got yeah, Eswar Leclerc going past 2 drivers there into 9th place. I think, yeah, he's lost positions at the start. So yeah, but they're all fighting for that P9 spot. Phil is he's looking pretty close to Thermal BRKR at the moment. So and we've got some. So, oh god, that's not good. Who's that? That's Raptor. He's off at the road, and someone else is off with him. Who's that? I don't know. Oh, I think that's, yeah, that must have been someone that's retired. So as we got LVP Will in the pit lane, so not a great start from him either. But the real shock there is XD lost missed. I'm not sure what's happened to him at the start of that, but he's down in 14th now. So yeah, there's a lock up there as well. He's right behind Raptor now, so he won't be giving up just yet, I don't think. Obviously, it's not top 10 that get points in this because we're pretending it's classic times. You don't do top 10 get points, it's top 8. So we can see Thermal BRKR might have made a mistake there, because Phil's all over the back of him now, as Gogglesaw already getting a 3-second time penalty for track limits. But Phil is all over the back of Thermal BRKR. So maybe after the great start, it's maybe he just doesn't have the pace, you know? Well, obviously it's very early, so you can't tell yet, but I find that sometimes if you don't have like pace, you can get a really good start and get into a good position, but then kind of just drop back because of lack of pace. A good example of that is Kimi Räikkönen, I think, at Portimao, when he was up to, I think, P6 by the first lap, but then it kind of just dropped back because of lack of pace. But these two are far ahead of the field. They got a 3-second advantage to the drivers behind. Oh, Phil, very deep there. It looked like he ran into the back of BRKR there a little bit. That's not what you want to be doing. But I don't think... Oh, he's very squirmy there as well. That's not helped. He's that means Thermal BRKR has pulled away by 8 tenths now. So not what you want to be doing then if you want to be trying to take the lead of this race. But we'll see. What's the battle? Yeah, we got about... Oh dear, Joris nearly lost it there. But we got a 3-way scrap for P3 then. Gogglesaw versus Charlie versus Bleep, Bloop, Bosch. That's such a... I don't know, that's a bit of a tongue twister, that name. I'm going to have to say just Bleep or something, because that's a struggle. But, any more battles going on? Oh, Krimenstro and Maka through Cops, getting very close together, as we got a yellow flag somewhere as well. But Phil is in the slipstream of BRKR. It's not looking like he's going to be close enough to get past, as Raptor gets a 3-second time penalty now. So a lot of drivers getting 3-second time penalties very early in this race. But it looks like Phil has properly got his way back onto the back of Thermal BRKR. Now, after the mistake that he made just one lap ago, he's closing. He's got a really good exit out there, actually. He might have a go. He might have a go into the first few corners. He's right on the back of him. Can he go down the inside? He's looking for it. Oh, he's going for it. Very close there. That could have ended nastily. But oh no! That means Phil's round. Oh dear. That's not good. But I couldn't. The camera angle wasn't great there, so I couldn't really see what happened. But that means Phil is now down into P5. He's got going again. So he'll be trying to make his way back up the field, but I think that might be his chance of winning this race gone. It looked like maybe it might have been a racing incident, but it looked like he just about managed to clip the side pod of Thermal BRKR, which is pretty much a death sentence in the normal cars, let alone these cars. So really not much chance of saving that, as Charlie gets a 3-second time penalty now. And they're all a bit more spaced out now. Thermal BRKR has got no pressure on him now, because he's got a 2.3-second gap to the drivers behind. Charlie and Bleep still fighting for P2, what was P3, now P2 after Phil's spin. And then Gogglesaw's dropped back a little bit after just ahead of Phil, who obviously trying to recover from that spin earlier on in this lap. Then we got a bit of a gap back to Krimenstro, who's got Maka for company, fighting for P6, as Phil actually just gets a 3-second time penalty there, so not helping his chances much. But we'll stay having a look at this then, because this is looking very spicy right now. Maka's got a really good exit there. Krimenstro is blocking it quite well so far, but can he defend the inside? Maka thought about it there, but I don't think, just not quite the confidence to send it up the inside. And meanwhile, Bo behind them is going to... Oh, that's not good. That's not a good exit out there. But meanwhile, Eswell Leclerc right behind them is going to be grinning at this, because it means he's gaining a lot of time on them. Is Maka going to have a go? Yes, he's going down the inside. Krimenstro is trying to hold it around the outside, and there's a little bit of contact, but That's fairly good racing from the pair of them, to be fair. Krimenstro holds P6. Maka has to hold position for a while, but look at Eswar Leclerc. He's right on the back of these two now, so that could really bring him into play as Krimenstro kind of slowing them down a little bit there as we got a yellow flag, which is, yeah, Raptor retiring from the session. Anything else going on? I'm trying to just look at everything here. It's difficult. But will we see a change for P2? Charlie trying to break the toe this way and that. Really learning from Zach yesterday in Tier 2. But yeah, it's worked because he's still in P2. And then Gogglesaw's right on the back of Bleat. These two are really closed on each other now. And yeah, Phil's right on the back of them as well. So this is good stuff from him. But Maka is still trying to get past Krimenstro. What is that camera angle? I mean, come on. Like, I've come off the onboard, yeah? I want to see something, like, far away, but no. Instead, you're going to show me the nose camera. Like, I want to see that. Like, maybe in qualifying it was quite a good thing, but not now. But we got a very... this is a lot of cars. Oh, dear. That was very close there. We got a lot of cars here. This is surely going to end badly very soon, because, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Yeah, about 5 or 6 cars then, all fighting for P5. This is not going to end well. But Maka then, for the second time, trying to go down the inside of Krimenstro. Krimenstro once again holding it round the outside. This is some great racing now. This is really spicing up. But Krimenstro once again holding off Maka. As Maka, he might have a go into Cop's corner here, actually, because he's got a good run. Is he going to go down the inside? This is going to be close. Oh, it looks like he's... Oh, yeah. Krimenstro runs wide there. So he's still got P5 for the time being. But will Maka be able to do anything through here? Nope. He's going to hold station and then hopefully try and get a toe onto the back straight. He's got not an amazing exit out of there. Yeah, I think Krimenstro will be able to hold that. But anything else? No, nothing going on. So we'll go back to the battle for P2 then. These three are quite a few seconds up the road now from the drivers behind. But, where's Phil gone? Yeah, Phil has had an issue. Yeah, because Phil was right up there. I think he was 5th, and now he's in 10th. So he's had some kind of issue somewhere. I didn't manage to catch it. I'm really blind today, I think. Maybe I'm just tired. But oh, there goes Wasserbos. Oh dear. That's not good. Joris and Wasserbos coming together there. That was not on purpose from Wasserbos. I know what it's like when you just lose the car like that and there's a car alongside you. That's just unlucky, to be honest. But yeah, that means as Phil goes down the inside of Joris now, so not a great few corners for him. I don't know if Joris has got damage from that. We'll have to... Yeah, I think he might have lost an end plate, but can't really tell. These cars are really difficult to spot damage. But let's see, anything else? Maka and Krimenstro still fighting it out for P5 as Beans F1 has retired from the session. I was really hoping he would win, but he's definitely not winning right now as he becomes the third car to retire from this race. But these two have been fighting at it for quite a few laps now. But is this the time for Maka then to go down the inside? Krimenstro, he doesn't make it very difficult. Well, he's making it difficult, but he's not like properly defending the inside or anything. He's just kind of taking the racing line, and somehow it's working. But yeah, this is real nose to tail action then, as Bleat Boot has somehow got past Charlie and Goggles. So I don't know where he was before actually, but oh dear. And that's he's just spun from P2, which has undone all the hard work, which I think he has done, which means Charlie's back into P2 now. Gogglesaw's made a mistake because he was right on the back of Charlie, and now so that's promoted those to a position. That's I feel sorry for him. He's in a bit of no man's land. It's no man's land now, so he could probably still catch up to the cars in front if they fight, but we'll have to wait and see what happens there. We've still got this massive train for P5. I think, yeah, it is P5. But at the head of it, Krimenstro and Maka have been going at it for a number of laps now. This is great racing from them. Look at them all. They're all in a, you'd never see this in F1, I'll tell you that. But as they go into Maggots and Beckett's now, yeah, not really much to say, but yeah, Macca still trying. Oh, Crimminstro's run a bit wide there. This could be the opportunity for Macca. He's closing all the time on him. Is Crimminstro going to defend the inside this time? No, he's not. That's interesting because he never seems to defend it. But oh dear, that's Macca rounds. That might have been Crimminstro's fault actually. I think he might have turned in on him a little bit, but I can't say too much. I didn't see all of it. But so that's one car less in this train now. We'll see if Crimminstro can break away from the rest of them now. Him and SOL Leclerc are the only two that don't have penalties right now in this train. So so really it's down between them. As we got a yellow flag, that's Phil. Phil's out. Oh dear. I don't know what's happened there. I think he might have just lost it. That's not great. You know, usually I feel like my enthusiasm just isn't here tonight. Like I feel like that kind of just made me think about last season Tier 3 when PMB retired and I like screamed and really scared Kubi, and then now I'm just kind of talking. That's hopefully this is just a one-time thing. What is Charlie doing there? As he runs onto the grass and gets a 3-second time penalty for it as well. I don't know how he managed to do that, but Gogglesort is all over the back of him now. He's run a bit wide there actually, so that might have just preserved Charlie's advantage over him. And then behind that, Bleep Bosch still in a bit of no man's land, not really being able to catch up to the cars in front. And Bo is all over the back of Crimminstro now. Is he going to send it up the inside? No, he's not. He's gonna be patient. Go on, send it, lad, send it. He's sending it. Go on, Bo. No. Crimminstro just about managing to hold it round the outside. I'm going to have to start calling him Mr. Outside at this rate because he is literally just holding it round the outside. Corner after corner after corner. Like literally he's just being attacked and he's just like vibing around the outside and it's somehow working. But we'll see. Is Bo going to have a go into there? No, he's going to sit behind. But meanwhile, Wassa Boss is right on the back of Bo now. See, Bo is not in the great position because he's going to have to defend and attack at the same time. And right behind, well, not right behind him, but not too far behind him, XT Lost Miss now back into the points after his shocking start to the race. Behind that, Jasper, who is going to be trying to catch up to the cars in front. Go on, Jasper, I believe in you. Even though his name's not Jasper, but just to keep it simple, I'll call him Jasper. But yeah, it's a good drive back through the field from XT Lost Mist. So you could still get P5 here, but oh, go on, Bo. Have a go into Cops. Oh, Crimminstro's run a bit wide there. This could be the opportunity SOL Leclerc's been waiting for, as he's going to try and get a better exit by taking a wide entry into the corner as Crimminstro runs across the grass there. But no position changes as of yet, as the 4 cars here still fighting for P5, as SOL Leclerc's got a really good run on Crimminstro. For the first time this race, Crimminstro is actually defending the inside as they come into Stove. Oh wow, that is a sexy move there. As Bo goes round the inside, Wasserboss is going to get past Crimminstro as well. XT Lost Miss is going to try and get past all of them. Jeez, that would have been a good move, wouldn't it? But oh no. Oh. Right, that was a bit poor, I think. Crimminstro didn't leave him any room there. Yeah, that's not on. But that's promoted Jasper into the points now. So now it's Wasserboss versus SOL Leclerc then for that P5 spot. We'll see if SOL Leclerc can break away from this train. This train used to have about 5 or 6 cars in it. Now it's reduced to 3, I think. If I can actually have a good camera angle once in a while. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's about 4 now. So anything going on at the front? I've not seen much of these two in a while, but they're still nose to tail. As we got 2 laps to go now. I should really focus on these guys. I've been focusing on those guys behind pretty much the whole race because they've just had a great battle. But we'll see. Can Gogglesort get close enough to make a move on Charlie as we go down the hangar straight then for the 11th time this race? And it looks like he's kind of pulling out of the slipstream there, so it's kind of making it a bit more difficult than it needs to be. But as we got a yellow flag somewhere, that is, yeah, that's Joris. I think he might have given up now because, yeah, he's not having a great race, but he hasn't left, so that's the main thing. As Thermal BRKR is, well, he's pretty much dominated this race now because he's 11 seconds ahead of Charlie in second place. And talking of second place, Gogglesaw nearly going to have a go down the inside there. Not quite. Oh, but he's got a good exit, and they're side by side. Ooh, Charlie's holding it round the outside. They're still side by side. Who's going to get the better run? Into Luffield they go then, as it's ooh, that's yeah. Charlie manages just about to hold it, but they're still side by side, and it's still Charlie in P2, and it wow. Oh, but Gogglesaw's got a better exit. They're still side by side. Surely they're not going to go side by side through cops. Oh my God, they are. They are absolutely wheel to wheel here as they go through cops. Oh dear, that was close. That was really close. But wow, that's some great racing. But as they go through Maggots and Beckett's, then Gogglesaw nearly spinning through there, but just about manages to hold it. But will he ever go onto the hangar straight? As we got drivers behind who are battling, I'll have a look as SOL Leclerc has not been able to pull away from Wasserboss, but Wasserboss has a time penalty, so it looks like SOL Leclerc will get this position anyway. Anything going on between the top two? No, there's not. So we are entering the final lap of this race then. Who will it be for P2? Charlie or Gogglesaw? Who will it be for... Well, actually, fair play to him. Bleep has he's caught up to them fairly well after being quite a way back, just a few laps to go. Could he possibly get the both of them? Question mark? Maybe. Who will it be for P5 then? SOL Leclerc or Wasserboss? It's looking like it's going to be SOL Leclerc, but you never know. It's ABS, so anything can happen, and it doesn't look like there's going to be any more battles anywhere else. So, yeah, Gogglesaw still just about hanging on to the edges of the toe as they go down the straight. Oh, that's not... Yeah, he's lost it a little bit there. So, yeah, not putting himself in a great position to have a go down the hangar straight. And I don't think Bleep is going to be able to catch up much either, as Wasserboss is all over the back of SOL Leclerc now. Jasper not too far behind him, neither is Cuminstro. XD Lost Miss not too far behind them either, as we got a yellow flag. What's that? That's Macca, he's off. But, yeah, Gogglesaw, he's not going to be close enough unless Charlie makes a massive error. But Bleep is going to have it, hopefully for him, going to try and get past. But we need to have a look at this man now as he comes out of the final corner. He's dominated the race. He's done a madness, and he wins. Oh, sorry, that was not enthusiastic enough. And he wins! He wins! I think, yeah, he's taken a lot of wins before. I was about to say it's his first win, but it's not his first win. He takes the win here at Silverstone. That was a great drive from him. He's won by 17 seconds once penalties are applied. Bleep has got second place on penalties. Charlie takes P3. Gogglesaw P4. Wasserboss is in P5 because he's got Leclerc on track, but Leclerc gets past on penalties. So Cremenstro gets up to P6. Wasserboss is dropping down the order now. XD Lost Miss gets points after his troubles at the start. Wasserboss just about hanging on to a points finish there in 8th. Splashy Sphere finishes 9th, just outside the points. Macca and LVP Will are fighting to the end. Will send it. No, he doesn't. Not just, but I think Macca is going to hold on for P10 there. Very close finish between those two. Okay, then. I don't know why Macca's done that. Oh, he might have hit low fuel mode, actually. But, yeah. Well, that was a good race. We've, yeah. I don't know what to say. So, Wasserboss getting, driver of the day from that, according to the game. And I don't know what I'm supposed to do now. Was a good drive from BRKR though. He got the lead on the start, had a bit of a battle with Phil, ended up with Phil being backwards, which I think was probably a racing incident. But and ever since then he ran away with it. So big up to him. Yeah, he's done a bit of a madness there because winning by 17 seconds, even though some of those seconds were penalties. 17 seconds penalties or not, is still quite a big margin in a 25% race. So fair play to him. And we also had a great battle for P2 with Charlie and Gogglesaw fighting it out for pretty much the entire race, and as well as an epic battle for P5 with all of those drivers all fighting for one position. That was amazing. But as XD Lost Miss says in the Discord, everyone is over aggressive. I don't know if I can disagree with that, to be honest. Yeah, it was it was by far probably not one of the cleanest races, but still, I think it might have been better than tier 1. So I don't think I'm going to be doing interviews tonight, but unless someone says in the Discord that I have to, because yeah, I don't know. But assuming that I'm not going to do any interviews, because it doesn't look like anyone's asking for interviews and no one's saying I should do any interviews, I think we might just about end it there. We had a great race tonight. We had BRKR taking the win. We had me commentating over it with a croaky voice. Well, I wouldn't say croaky, but a dry throat. We had an epic battle for P5, an epic battle for P2, and we've had a great season, really. This is actually... I'm in no position to say that, because this is the first round of Tier 3 I've actually commentated this season. So, I'm going to assume it's been a great season. But, all of the drivers, well, probably most of the drivers, the ones that haven't been crashed into or anything, have enjoyed it. And, let me just check the championship standings. I think it's BRKR who took the championship. But I don't know. That's really not good that I don't know that. But as I said before, I don't really follow Tier 3. But we've had a great night tonight. Obviously, this is the last race of the season, so we won't be racing again until January. But be sure to tune in then, because we'll be back to our regular 2019 cars, which will be 50% races like the ones that you are used to. And we look forward to seeing you then. So, wait, what's the outro? God, I've forgotten it. How have I forgotten it? Oh yeah. We will see you next year, when ABS Tier 3 returns. Goodbye.